Hello, and welcome to another video. So this was after my training on Saturday. As you guys know, my husband and my son stayed to work an event at my husband's job, but I took baby girl with me, so I took some time to clean up the home, give her her bath, and kind of get everything ready for this weekend, because Sunday, baby, I plan on doing absolutely nothing. Now don't get on me for half mopping this floor, but Kenny was eating a frozen cup behind the couch, and literally you can see the stickiness on the floor. So I'm just getting that up before the ants get to it, and I am going to take some time, do the other floors in the home, just clean, clean up the dishes, get everything set and ready to go, like I said, for this weekend, because I don't plan on doing anything, and neither does my husband. So I tried not to make it a habit of cleaning up Kennedy's room for her, but since she was taking her bath, I just decided to try and tidy it up a bit. I didn't do too much because I know tomorrow she's just going to mess it up again, but just walking past the room with stuff all over the place, it's just, it's a lot for me. But I try and let her clean it up herself most of the time. If she was not in the shower or in the bath, she would literally be in here pointing out, telling me where to put stuff instead of cleaning. So, yeah. So mopping is probably one of my favorite tasks to do in the home. This is my favorite cleaner. It's the Fabuloso, and they just recently came out with like the antibacterial one in my favorite scent, which is the purple one. Before they came out with the antibacterial one, I would use the Mr. Clean, the yellow one, and then I also have this Simple Green that I used to use for my massage suite because it's like a complete cleaner, but Fabuloso really is my favorite. And since they have the antibacterial one, I can just use that one and be done, which is good for me because it's cheap, like it doesn't cost too much, and it's very effective. So again, I'm half mopping the floor just because Kenny has like a little sand pit outside, and sometimes the sand will track inside the home. Other than that, we don't wear shoes in the home, so all the dirt that's on the floor is not like dirt. You see all the rugs right there? Like, it's not really dirty over there, so I'm kind of just like half mopping before I close down the front side of the house for the night. So this night I was actually getting Kennedy's stuff ready for the next day, which is Monday, and someone placed the order. So you guys know my husband takes the orders to the post office on his way to work in the morning, so I make sure to package them. If someone places an order at nighttime, I'll package it for the morning. If they place an order in the morning, I'll try to get it out that day. If it's not too late, then he'll send it the next morning. So all of that to say, I try to stay on top of the orders. And this was around 11, 14, 11 something, almost the next day, girl. I just decided to start writing in my journal. I've had this journal for quite some time, and I'm at home during the daytime, so I can write like anywhere. I have enough time to kind of like get everything that I need out on the paper. But since I will be out of the home this summer, I'm just taking it upon myself to set in place my replenishment strategy. And journaling is just a good way to keep my emotions in check. And when I say in check, that's just understand them for myself, not necessarily need to always be talking about them to other people. So I definitely am going to start implementing some journaling into my nights as I go to work for this summer. So this is it for this night. I will see you guys in the morning when I get prepared for work. Good morning. So it's a little after 7 and today's the first day of my new job. I'm excited. I really am excited. Just in prayer this morning and listening to, my word and reading my word. Someone asked a question last night and I want to talk briefly about it. Now, I'm not really one I don't explain myself to nobody, just being honest. But some questions I think are good moments because it allows other people to reflect on their lives. Someone asked, am I not doing massage anymore? And she did say she loved my content. And thank you for asking this question. I really don't mean to be rude in responding to this, but sometimes the truth does sound a little rude, even though I don't mean for it to be. If you guys have been following me for any length of time, you know how I got into massage. You know the whole process of me being a massage therapist. And you also saw me transitioning out of massage. So not just right now as I got this new job, like it's been a while. And when I say a while, really after I moved out of the suite, yes, I still continued to do mobile massage, but I did that for y'all. I didn't do that for me, okay? And once God gave me the okay to stop doing that for y'all, I stopped doing it altogether. And I will be honest in saying that I have, the freedom. And I'm not saying this because I don't want you guys to get into massage therapy. Like I said, and like I always say, if I would have known about massage, before I got married and just when I needed a different schedule to be able to accommodate me and my son in school and all that kind of stuff, I would have loved to be a massage therapist. However, you have to realize the role that certain things play in your life and move on. You can't stay stuck doing something, one, because you're good at it, or two, because other people want you to keep doing it. Like, I don't live my life like that. I'm a very intentional, like, I'm intentional in living. I'm intentional in doing the things that God instructs me to do. One of the things you saw me do was go to the Army. I'm not currently in the Army. However, I still come on this channel and give information because I realize now, and I realized then, that there was a reason that I was going to the Army. So I'm not just going to take the experience just because it didn't turn out the way that I wanted it to and then just like do nothing with it. There's a reason why I went there. And you have to begin to look at your life. Like, I never understood how people could get caught up in what other people are doing. My biggest thing, and I always say this, so it's not, girl, I think there's a bird's nest in my little thing. It's not what I'm doing or anything like that. It's like, are you making a difference? I'm a philanthropist at heart. Like, if I could do what I'm doing, like, let's say if I wanted to watch people's children, which y'all know I owned a daycare before and I provided low-cost childcare. Basically, I was watching the kids for free. If I could do that again, I would do that. So the things that I do in life is really, it's not about making money. It's about making like glory moves. When I say glory, not because I think I'm God, I do not. But I do love to partner with God to see how he can manifest his glory in somebody else's life. And that doesn't always make sense to other people, okay? And a lot of times it don't be making sense to me because I've been looking for a job. I've just been all over the place since I got back, and it was the moment that I kind of sat still. Actually, me finding this job was actually from me going to a massage job that I'm glad I did not pursue, but it like put me back on track. You saw me, I was at Amazon recently. Like, everything happens for a reason. I don't live my life randomly. I'm not just going to work somewhere and do something just because. It has to be very intentional. So just because you don't understand the intention, that's okay. I appreciate you for rocking with me either way, either one of you guys. And if people don't understand the intention and they decide they want to do something else, like move away from the channel, that's okay too. I do not expect people who follow me for massage therapy to continue on following me through whatever journey I'm going through next. I don't expect that. And honestly, I don't care because I want you, that is a bird's nest. Oh my God, the bird's right there. Because I want you to be sure about your life in that way too, that you realize, you know what? People followed me here, like, I had this group of people with me here, but now when I'm going on to do the thing that God sent me to do, I don't have them anymore. And I want you to know that that's okay. So I am definitely leading by example. But Tanzania, I'm excited. And then Kennedy is coming with me. Like, Kennedy comes with me to work. So y'all know that was my big thing. It's like, I'm not sending my baby girl back up for school. She's going to be homeschooled. And I want to be with her. Like, I want to be in the growing stages of her life with her, in a close vicinity. No, I might not be in her classroom, but I want her to know that if she needs me, I'm not far away. Okay? It's something that's important to me. Maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago it wasn't important, but it's important to me now. So knowing that this is important to me now, and God has given me an opportunity to do something that I love to do and also be in the space that I deem important is a blessing. It's a blessing. Okay? My mama's calling me right now, speaking of blessing. See? Look at that. I'll talk to y'all later. Alexa, stop. Good morning, Dasha. You ready to get ready to go to the school? Yes? Okay, come on. Let's get up. Yes. Turn it on. And, you know, it's all different. Your teacher's in there.
Monica was in there for a little bit right as I was leaving.
See it now? You can turn around.
Mom? What is it?
Hello. So it's Friday. I don't know if you see me all week. Where are you going? I don't know. I don't know if you see me all week, girl, but I have to stay at work tonight until 7:30, 8 o'clock because we're doing like a summer kickoff event for the summer school kids, for the summer camp kids. And I'm gonna be here in the heat, baby. So what I'm about to do is take myself a lunch away from the building. Kennedy is in her class. I believe they're eating lunch. They're probably going down for a nap at this time, and then I have to come back in and relieve other teachers for their lunch breaks. But today is our last preparation day for the summer camp that starts on Tuesday because we off on Monday. So I am taking some time away from the building, and my husband's birthday is tomorrow, so I have to get some stuff prepared. So today's gonna be a busy day. I don't know if I'm gonna let Kennedy stay with me or here. He's calling me right now. Hold up. All right, so I'm gonna talk to y'all while I'm moving my car because I just had to sit inside of one of the classrooms, right? The 5-year-old classroom, so 4.5, 5-year-old classroom. And, you know, all is going well. And then one of the little girls, she doing something she don't have no business doing. And I told her, like, you know, we're not going to do that. And then she starts to kind of get loud. And I'm like, okay, we're not going to do that either. I don't know who you're talking to. And she said, I don't even know what you're saying. And I'm like, oh, we're going to stop this conversation right now because I don't know who you're talking to, baby. So once you figure it out, you can come over here and have a conversation with me. And until then, we won't be having a conversation. So then I leave out of the classroom. And then the teacher, the other lady's like, when I repeat to her what the little girl said, she immediately knew who it was. I didn't even have to say the girl's name. And I'm thinking to myself, baby, that's a daggone shame that y'all allowing these kids to be in here behaving like this. And there's no consequences whatsoever. Like, it's just to do whatever you want. It's do whatever you want. Nobody's going to tell you nothing. You can't get in trouble. You can't get in trouble. And then here you pay so much money, they're afraid to tell you anything. And I said, honey, it's going to be such a summer because nobody's going to be cussing me out. Not one of these kids. I'm going to be with the older kids. Nobody's going to be cussing me out. And nobody dang sure going to be putting their hands on me. It's not going to happen. So y'all better have a backup plan because I'm not the one. I wouldn't allow it for my children, and I dang sure ain't about to allow nobody else's child to be cussing me, calling me out my good name. Okay? Calling me out my good name. That won't happen. Unfortunately not. My husband worked 2 jobs. No, it's not happening. We're not doing that. So yeah, it's very interesting. It's funny that everybody thinks it's funny, but it's really not funny. Okay, so here's part one. Today it's only 2:45. I gotta be here till 8 o'clock, and that's where we are.
Show me your picture.
I don't want to put the name of the school in there, but
It's kind of hard to video.
it's a thing. It's a thing. Baby, they still outside, and I'm about to dip out. I'm about to dip out, cause I was like, you want to get out. I'm about to dip out. I'm about to dip out. So I escaped. Girl, full festivities, literally carrying pails of water for hours. So I'm done. I was done. I dropped my coworker off at home. Actually, the girl who you just saw in the clip, I dropped her off at home, and I am about to pick up some food for myself, some food for my husband, and I want to go stop and get my nails done, but I think I'm actually too late. It's 6:47 and most of the places close at 7 o'clock, so I want to schedule that for in the morning. Oh Lord, I'm so tired. I have to figure out what kind of gift to get him, and I don't know what. So after my nail appointment, which was real early, 7 a.m., I decided to stop by Ross and to pick up my husband a little birthday gifts. I did stop and get a few things, but I didn't really get anything for me, like these kind of things. I didn't get into this. I did pick up a lunch kit and something else, but you'll see that in a second. And I left it in the car because I just felt like it was really inappropriate to bring a bunch of stuff for me in the house on his birthday. He said he didn't mind, but I just didn't like it. And I just put this in here because Kimmy is really surprising me with how well she's doing, like, with her independence. I like that for her. Of course, she's not allowed to cook by herself, but I like the fact that she wants to try and do things for herself. Careful, don't make a mess. Okay, that's good. All right, pour the water. It's hot.
This is so yummy.
Later on that day, we actually ordered Jimmy John's, which is his favorite and mine as well. Here's my favorite sandwich to get. It's the unwitched sandwich. It's a veggie, and I add tuna to it. And then I took some time to clean out my car because it was atrocious, as you can see. And a lot of the girls from my job, because they're younger and they don't drive, I feel like I'm going to be dropping a lot of people off. So I want it to be girl clean. I'm going to keep this towel in because it's a towel that they bought for us. And I'm just going to keep it in just because it'll be getting wet and all that kind of other stuff. So I'm just going to leave it in here. Yeah, girl, a total mess. And then here's my stuff down here that I left in the car because I didn't want to carry it in because it's not my birthday. But I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all a little stuff. I got a hat because I'm gonna spend a lot of time outside, and the one I have says R&B money, a little inappropriate. So I bought this one, and I bought a lunch kit and some syrups for my coffee, or our coffee. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this bag out and throw it away because I don't need to collect any more bags, and I'm no longer needing this bag. I got it from Amazon while I was working there for the short time. I'm also gonna go ahead and pack my bag for the summer. I'm not bringing my purse in the building, but I am bringing this little basket. So I'm just putting all my essentials in it. I'm also gonna use this little toiletry. It's like a toiletry organizer to put some things that I may need in it. We're not allowed to keep anything visible in the classroom anyway, so I'm just gonna tuck everything away. And only bring my it's a little pink thing. See a little pink thing back there? That's what I'm going to use as my wallet and like the stuff that I need, like lip gloss and things like that. But I'm not carrying around my purse this summer with me to summer camp. Of course, the family. And I say the family, but really it's only my shoes in place. So who's really to blame for this? Girl, shoes just all over the place. Me and Kennedy, the only ones. My husband and my son's shoes, never thrown in the middle of the floor. Not really, but it's really our shoes. So I just decided to pick this up because it annoys me, and I wanted to play the Oculus a little later. And I can't play the Oculus if the house is a mess. That's just me. I can't be in here acting like I'm 10 years old playing a game if I still have stuff to do. One of the things I had to do was put Kennedy's name on this water bottle because they need water bottles for summer camp that keep water cold. And after I was done all that, I decided to sit down and play the Oculus. I don't know if you guys remember the time that I met like a grown woman. My first massage party that I ever did was like 5 or 6 women. It was a lady that I met playing the Oculus. So, you know, don't take it lightly and don't judge me. And even if you do judge me, that's your business. But I love this game. Cookout is a game that I love to play, and I was trying to get it all set up because I think it's fun. It's a nice way to wind down. And trust me, after dealing with these kids for summer camp, I'm gonna need to wind down at the end of the day. All right? Okay. It's our last takeout meal of the day. I decided to get pizza. This was my husband's request, and it's his birthday, so why not fulfill request? And just so happens we all really have the same favorites, except pizza. I'm really not a fan of pizza, but that's what he wanted, so that's what we went and got. And of course, I had some for dinner as well because I did no cooking this day. Absolutely none. Now I went ahead and get the HP Instant Ink. Paper came in, and I didn't want to be charged for it because it will charge us if we keep our stuff in this little thing for too long. So yeah, I'll talk more about that, but I highly, highly, highly recommend if you have a small business to get HP Instant Ink. They do supply paper. As always, if you have a question, ask a question, and I'll see you in the next video.